Here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Here's the former Florida Gator, Eddie Pinheiro, to get us started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Well, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 27. The tight end in motion right. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. That's already the third time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the three.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Solo left Zion. Hey! Triple one, high.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys, but you and I both know it's easier said than done when the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
It's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there. He'll try to pick it up himself. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. $21G. Scat.
Tagovailoa going for it on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on fourth down. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Yellow. Here we go.
Back to throw, Purdy. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Play action, now Purdy. Well, that's caught downfield by Kittle. He's still on his feet. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. A big play there for the Niners. 57 yards.
First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
McCaffrey is in. Touchdown 49ers.
Well, we talk a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And the Dolphins, first down.
They'll run on first down with Wright. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Now Tua. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
44. Ready.
Out of the gun on third down. Here's Tua. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Niners are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. 2nd and 9 now. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. We're just shy of midfield. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Second and 8 at their 49-yard line.
Now they'll audible to something else. Throwing here, Purdy. Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he's got this down to the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
And the 49er, first down. First and 10.
Purdy looking to throw. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
49er, first down.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk laying himself out in the end zone. And the Niners have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And I think we're all starting to wonder with this early deficit, what will that do to their play calling? Do they feel like they have to be more aggressive? Because they're throwing to start the drive here, but it winds up incomplete.
Tua sets up to pass it. He'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain of 32 that time. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, down at the 33. Tua going to give this to Wright. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Here's Tua. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Washington. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Tua going to run the sneak. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
All right, come on. Ready.
Play action. Now it's Tua. Going quickly there, but it's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Open man is Waddle, complete. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to make it 4th down. No sign of Tua departing. 4th down. They're going for it. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
That's another Dolphins first down.
Achane is into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Well, we have seen the stiff arm get a bit of renaissance here in recent seasons, and that was pure strength there as he forced his way into the end zone.
And when you think of guys who use the stiff arm so effectively, I go back to guys like Earl Campbell, Walter Payton, some recent guys like Marshawn Lynch. Let's go to the Wayback Machine. Bronco Nagurski, he dealt out a wicked stiff arm.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play call. They're locked in really well.
Ashton Davis.
Brings up 2nd.
It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Purdy. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Then he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line. 4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2. And they'll run it here. And that won't work out for big yardage, but a decent gain there on the trickeration. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. Up the middle, Achane. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Devon Achane with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from evening this one up. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. They had 3 tight ends in on that set, and they were really good at blocking for their running back.
And give them a lot of credit because in football nowadays, tight ends coming out of college often don't block very often. These guys have really developed into superior blockers, and that's why they use them in this formation so often.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Tyrell Dodson. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Purdy now to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
It's now 3rd and 11.
Here's Purdy. Incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And this returnable for Hill. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Wright. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Wright, 32 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They go play action here. Purdy. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Purdy. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Purdy from the gun. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
And the 49er, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43.
You see Purdy, he's going to shift him around. Again, he'll drop to throw. A throw left side for Pearson is complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
That's another 49er.
Purdy off the play fake. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll be hit and taken down at the 20-line. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
At the 21-yard line.
Back to throw, Purdy. Throw left side, McCaffrey's got it. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the 1st down. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. Out of the gun, Purdy. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
That one good for 37 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
1st down, Dolphins.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Second and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And this is going to be incomplete.
You still hold your breath a little when Tua gets out of the pocket, but there he made the wise call. If there's nothing downfield, just throw it away.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Watch it, Oscar.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That is caught. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Tua to his Alabama teammate Waddle. 1st down, Miami.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
This to the sideline and over everybody. Incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Ready.
A give, running right, Achane. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's why the guy with the headsets is down there. All right, they know what they're doing because they got stuffed on a running play on 1st down. And I think myself and probably the fans were saying throw the football in this situation. But he knew what he was doing, called another run, and now they've got 3rd and short.
And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Patterson's kick is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
Go ahead. Here we go.
Final play of the half. Purdy. Open man is Juwan Jennings. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Purdy looking to throw. And this will be caught at the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
36 yards.
21.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10.
Play action. Now Purdy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Yellow.
Purdy will look to throw again here. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed.
2-yard gain.
Eddie Pinheiro on now. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
All right, fellas, listen
Brings
up.
up 2nd and 7.
2 are going to throw.
The Niners 39-yard line.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third. From midfield, here's Tua. Under pressure, and they got to him again. And Nick Bosa so quick on the outside, he gets in there to bring him down. I'm sure a lot of time was spent in the locker room, Charles, with talking with his defense about setting a tone here in the third quarter when you're down on the scoreboard. A sack like that, maybe that can get them going.
Yeah, you have to believe exactly what you just said. That they got together and said, let's be some change agents here. Let's go ahead and turn things around. Let's be the force that gets us going here in the second half and puts us in a position to find a way to win the game.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And he'll be down at the 6-yard line.
They'll take over first down and go at the 6-yard line.
Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run. Achane. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Hill going to go in motion right. One more time with Achane. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal.
21G. Out.
Now Tua. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Patterson's kick is good. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a first and goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
Patterson back out there to send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing here, Purdy. Ayuk bringing it in on the crossing route here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. And the 49er first down.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. It's caught inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
First down.
And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else. They'll look to throw again. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. From 21 yards away. And the 49ers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
That's the score. Dolphins 27, 49ers 24. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And it's a room to work. And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, back to Achane. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 51 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
All right, let's go.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First down, Dolphins.
Now they'll change things up.
Ready.
Again, it's Achane. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. Ball at the 23, second and 8.
Brings up second and 8 at the 49ers 23-yard line.
Running right, here's Achane. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
10 yards.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
Ready. 18. Okay.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And that one's going to be slowed up before it can really get going. Good work defensively to read the trickery and make the stop.
All right, fellas, listen up.
It's now second and 6.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Turbo 3, kick.
They'll run out of the gun with Wright. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Turbo 1 high. Goal at the 6-yard line.
Now a handoff, but this is going to go the other way. A reverse. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
21G. Turbo 1 high. Ready. Out. Watch it, Oscar.
Looking to pass. Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
No, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
Patterson's kick is good. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Patterson back out there to send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory right at the 40.
First down.
Purdy now to throw. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Purdy. That's going to be caught. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Niners are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Ready. Ready, team.
Here's Achane to start the drive. Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a one-point game. Here's 2nd down.
You're right here. Ready, team. With it.
Now Tua. Finding Washington. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. And they'll go on the ground. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Throwing Tua. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. Tua. Looking for White, and he finds him. First things first here, they got to pick up the 1st down.
And remember, it is 4th down, so they've got to pick up a completion here. Otherwise, this one's over.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Patterson's kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Patterson back out there to send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set. Ready, team. What's coming?
Here's Purdy. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Here's Purdy to throw. And this one is incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. They'll come to the line now on a 3rd and 6.
Get set. Get set.
Throwing, Purdy. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So it'll all come down to the right foot of Eddie Pinheiro. They'll spot it at the 40. It's a 50-yard kick for the win. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So what a finish here. They maneuver to the outskirts of his range, Charles. He steps up, drills it from long distance.
That was no gimme. I like that expression, outskirts of his range. Look, the kickers that I've met, all they want is a chance. And I think he knew this one was good the second it left his foot.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Go ahead. Out. Ready.
One final try for Tagovailoa. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty more Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't get caught in the matrix. Got that touch my savior. Give it that touch with my haters. There can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram, don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute, but can't steer it no more. Riding away, but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? What you don't want to see more, you want to see more, but you want to see soar. Life done slowed you down, your body is acting up, your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Hold up, y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch my savior. Hold up, give it that touch with my haters.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Up next, it's our main event between the Los Angeles Rams and the Los Angeles Chargers. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And off we go from SoFi. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then ball in Japan. See these reps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie, I ain't bumping that.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow waiting! Yellow waiting!
Stafford to the air to start us off. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They get 22 out of that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. We've set it down from the 37.
First down, Rams.
Now run here with Blake Corum. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Offense to the line fast.
No gain on the play.
Defense showing blitz. Stafford.
At the 12-yard line.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Benjamin St. Juice picks it off. The 30. Gets the 10. And he's making the house call. Pick 6 for Los Angeles.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you just lit the flame of emotion. Now you want to build on that.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Offense in a hurry up here.
37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Stafford now. That's our target, Puka Nacua. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Stafford now on 1st down. It's complete to Higbee. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Rams have the 1st down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut. Goes to the hurry up here.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
Stafford from the gun. Roll left side, taken in by Adams. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. He has the 1st over the middle. Touchdown, LA. The Rams make it a 1-point game. Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. No problems on the extra point there. And the Rams tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Working quickly here.
At the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
4-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Ready.
On 3rd and 1, it's Herbert. That one's good to McConkey. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing on 1st is Herbert. He finds Johnston. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. He will score. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers finish off their opening drive. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
14,
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Hey, 180. Hey, easy.
They'll start on the ground. Croc dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Looking quickly here.
no gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. And finds Adams downfield. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams trim the lead to 1. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Mevis with a point after. And the Rams tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Count.
1st and 10, Herbert. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is caught inside the 15. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
It's a gain of 55. And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10.
From the red zone now. And then it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chargers 21, Rams 14.
Ticker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Stafford back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Rams.
That's 1 quarter done in our showdown of LA teams. 21-14 our score. We're back to SoFi right after this. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Rams football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Running back motions right. Throwing now on 1st down. Stafford. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Will wind up out of bounds on the return as they take over at the enemy 40 following that INT. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Hey, Ram. Why didn't you set?
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Incomplete.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Herbert now off the play fake. Rolling out to his left. Chucking it deep down the left sideline. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. No place for him to go here. The Rams rush all over him. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. Back deep for the Rams. It's Xavier Smith. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Gets this one to Blake Corum. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. Offense to the line fast.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Stafford now on 3rd down. He's got the hook up to Atwell. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 5-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Los Angeles.
On 1st down, here's Stafford. Check down, complete to Corum. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here. First down throw here for Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. He goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Chargers.
Stafford now off the play fake. Connects with Adams again. And The stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Gorham will take it in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Blake Corum touchdown. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could have liked to try a shorter kick. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. Cut. Home troops right. Set.
Play action now for Herbert. Buying some time right. This is caught downfield by Allen. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face 2nd down.
5-9. Hey, Ram, set. 380.
Back to the air, Herbert. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Chargers 1st down.
Herbert throwing again. Connects on the crosser. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 2nd quarter lead. Glad McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away.
Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
50-50. 280.
Stafford from the gun. On the move, headed right. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Stay 50. Hey. 32. White.
Throw here, 3rd down. And is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. Darius Davis returning for the Chargers. He'll take it from the 1. Oh, he lost it on the hit! And they steal it back on the return. And he will take it back for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Point after by Mevis is good. And the Rams tie us up 28-all. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
35-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
Go.
Herbert from the gun. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. Oh, Herbert lost the football. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sidelines are best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Set.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. He lofts it deep right side. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get some late points and the lead. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. This is hauled in by Atwell. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Back to throw. Here's Stafford. Gets him on the in route. And he's brought down after a short gain. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
20.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked up Cam Hart. And the Chargers get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. First down from the 42.
At the 42-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Working quickly here.
And the Chargers, 1st down.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrapping.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 4 yards brings up 3rd down and 14.
Herbert here, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Throwing on 1st is Herbert. He brings it in. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Chargers double their lead to 14. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Throwing now on first down, Stafford. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Sends this to the end zone. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams make it a one-score game before halftime. Mevis now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Rams watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's looking deep once again. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Herbert back to throw. He finds Johnston. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers double their lead to 14. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3. At the 32-yard line.
Looking for a pass on second and short. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete. And now they're facing third down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Get it, 20! 50-50.
Stafford now on third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
Hey, 22!
All right, here we go. 4th down with Stafford. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. First down from the 42.
Is a turnover on down. Set.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 11. It's second and 21 at the 47-yard line.
Now Herbert to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's fourth down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. He's got the punt. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Rams take over first and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10.
Hey! 32, blue 60!
Back now, pressure coming. Fits it through the middle. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
First down throw here for Stafford. He's got the hook up to Atwell. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down. Offense to the line fast.
The Rams, first down.
Easy, alert!
Stafford now on first down. And the Chargers get home, and they drop him. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's second down.
Easy, alert! 22! Alert!
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
That finds Adams downfield. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. First and 10. Here's Stafford. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Offense in the hurry up here.
Stafford sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. It's second down.
Stafford from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
On first down, here's Stafford. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
First and goal, Rams.
Let's go.
Goes to the hurry up here. Play action now for Stafford. Headed out right. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Now Stafford again. Buys time, rolling right. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there. And For somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 4th and goal from the 2-yard line.
4th down, here's Stafford. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none. First call here coming from the shotgun. Herbert out of his end zone. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
24 yards. And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Escapes out to the left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Back to the air, Herbert. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
Herbert to throw once more. This is caught downfield by Allen. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21.
35.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away.
Kickoff for the Chargers.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. They work against the blitz. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
This is a heater going deep, and that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Reds shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Rams get it back to a 14-point game. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. Rams are pointing. We'll wait and see. They got it back. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Herbert on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
And 10.
3rd and long for him here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Rams have some new life in the 4th.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Stafford. He just throws this one away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
He's got his man again. It's Adams. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Working quickly here. Throwing now on first down. Stafford. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got it. Dose of the hurry-up offense here. They've got a man in motion.
Omaha, remove. Like 7.
Here's Stafford. He's throwing deep to the left side. A little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. That sets up third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Third and long now for Stafford. He's loaded another one up. And they pick him off again. And the Chargers are finally tackled after a big return. They're going to have the football beyond their own 30 following the turnover.
Take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. Flush out, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down. Offense up to the line fast. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. Working quickly here.
A loss of 12 brings up third down.
Here he goes, third and long. Complete here to Hinton. And he's going to be sent out of bounds to end a great pickup, but somehow did not pick up the first. It's going to be fourth down coming up.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Ahead of fourth down, officials stepping in here, a timeout call. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They'll send out the punting unit. J.K. Scott will kick it away. He takes it at the 4. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Check down, complete to Corum. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down, Los Angeles.
First and 10. Here's Stafford. Forced out to his right. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
Well, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with. And the defender, well, that was a nice job. Just simply put a hand out there and let me just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
Putting a receiver in motion. Stafford to throw again on second. Hauled in left side. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Offense to the line fast.
Gain of 12.
53.
And the Rams
Hey, 22. 32.
First down throw here for Stafford. And finds Adams downfield. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
A gain of 15.
That's 22.
First down, Rams.
40 got. 40 got.
It's Stafford once more. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect with Puka Nacua. So it'll be second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Stafford throwing again. And they pick him off again! And the Chargers get it as he makes his third interception in this game. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last two drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down. Offense in a hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
5-9, 5-9.
First and 10, Herbert. Gets it downfield, on target to Ganson. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Baylor tight. 21.
From the red zone on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Was hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen. And it's going to be second down. Play action now for Herbert. Catch is made in close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stuffed